Okay, I know this sounds crazy, but just hear me out. So, as you probably know if you're watching this video, Time Baby is this kind of side background joke character from Gravity Falls. He's this Time Lord that has the power to grant people time wishes. And the inexplicable giant floating baby head is a gag from Phineas and Ferb that shows up randomly in different episodes and freaks people out. And I kind of love it for that. Now, I don't think that these two shows exist in the same universe, but if you watch both of them, you know that they exist in some multiverse. I mean, it's totally plausible with all the time travel stuff and all the sci-fi and fantasy things that happen in the show in general. So I think a multiverse theory is very plausible. So how do these two characters, or possibly this one character, connect? The first connection that I saw between these two is the obvious. They're seemingly all-powerful babies that are giant and that exist in animated Disney Channel cartoons. But I wanted a more solid connection from that, which is when I remembered in the series finale for Gravity Falls Weirdmageddon, Time Baby was disintegrated, as with everyone else in the Time Squad. Now, Time Baby is all-powerful. He can give out time wishes, and these time wishes can be used for literally anything. So I find it very difficult to believe that he could just be disintegrated and not exist anymore. So I'm posing the theory that when Time Baby was disintegrated by Bill Cipher, he didn't actually die. Instead, he was transported to another universe, specifically the one of Phineas and Ferb. But I do think that he lost some of his powers in this disintegration. And that's why giant floating baby head doesn't have a body, can't properly talk. And I think that this connection has more ground than just this, though. So, as previously mentioned, Time Baby can give out these things called time wishes. Basically, these are wishes, but not only are they all powerful and you can do literally anything with them, they don't have any negative effects on the timeline, and they give you exactly what you want instead of some crazy loophole, like a lot of different things, like with genies or other wish makers. And this is actually a quality that we see in Inexplicable Giant Floating Baby Head. As Phineas and Ferb watchers may recall, in the Tri-State Trilogy of Terror, Doofenshmirtz read from a book that the Inexplicable Giant Floating Baby Head can grant you 3 wishes, which he does the whole summoning ritual, and he gets those wishes. But it's not exactly the same as with Time Baby, which furthers my theory about the disintegration losing some of the powers that Time Baby originally had. So these wishes are like the ones that usually genies have, where he shouts cheese and crackers and all his cheese and crackers come to life, instead of giving him what he really wants. So I think that this is just an extension of his powers. So now that I've established my theory and laid out all the facts, what do I mean about its implications for the multiverse? Well, this is the Disney Channel cartoon show universe. Do you expect that the other shows in it aren't connected to this? Obviously not with the giant floating baby head, I mean, not to my knowledge, but shows like the Owl House and Amphibia and DuckTales are linked to these other shows that I previously mentioned, and I think that this suggests this whole wider universe, with some shows being a lot closer linked to than others, and other shows like DuckTales being kind of farther away but still having some connections with them. I think this could be a really interesting video that I might do in the future. But maybe calling it the Disney Channel animated show cinematic universe is the wrong phrase, because it's not just Disney shows that are connected. Rick and Morty has a bunch of Gravity Falls Easter eggs that suggest it exists in the same universe, and those shows also have connections with My Little Pony and South Park and Simpsons and Family Guy, King of the Hill. There's a lot of animated shows that they might just be Easter eggs, but they seem to have a lot of connections, and I think this suggests a wider connected multiverse. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments.